What's up, family? This is Aya. Shout out to all my parentpreneurs, all of you who are juggling business building and parenting. I'm here for you. Shout out. All right, so today is social selling video number 3. And what we're talking about today is embracing rejection. So we're talking a little bit about being your selling strategy for your company or your business, right? And really how to effectively leverage social selling. And that's what I do, by the way. So I have a consulting firm and a coaching business where one of the things that we do is we go in and help small, medium, and large sales teams embrace social selling and effectively use it, right? Because I think social selling does a lot of the heavy lifting of selling. It really does. It does a lot of the heavy lifting. And I think it's the way of the future. Honestly, I really do. I think it's the way of the future. So let's talk about it. So today's tip is that you have to embrace rejection, okay? Rejection is a part of the selling process. You have to embrace rejection. Rejection does not feel good. And many humans, they hold themselves back from putting themselves out there or going for it because of their fear of rejection. So this is a very real thing. I am never going to poo-poo it and be like, I'm not going to self-talk you out of it and you should rise above and all that other nonsense. The reason why I'm saying it's nonsense is because humans don't want to be rejected. We want to be accepted. We want to be celebrated, accepted, embraced. That's what we want. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? I think sometimes having a business or doing certain things or putting your artwork out there, it requires a sense of courage, right? It requires a sense of courage because everyone's not going to embrace you. Everyone is not going to accept you and everyone is not going to celebrate you. So you've got to know that. And so you have to factor that into your sales strategy. You have to factor that in. And honestly, you might say, well, how did you learn how to do it, especially being a content creator? Before I was a content creator, I was a sales rep. I was in business to business sales. So I also have done some business to consumer sales, like, direct selling to consumers. But the majority of my business history has been business to business sales. And I've done small businesses up to 50 employees. I've done large cap businesses. I've done all kinds of selling and usually selling all kinds of different things that a business needs. So that's where I cut my teeth in getting over rejection. You learn because you learn that rejection happens often and it happens at every step of the sales cycle. It happens the most in the beginning, right? People will slam the door on you. The way people treat salespeople is unbelievable. They will slam the door on you. They will yell at you. They will cuss you out. They will hang up in your face. Like, it is just unbelievable. Like, it's such poor treatment. And that's just what it is, and what you're looking for is you're looking for that one yes, you're looking for that one interest. And then the way that modern selling is set up, you don't get the benefit of the marketing. Like what you don't get the benefit of the marketing. So you're just going out there blind. Anyway, so that really is a thing. So I had to cut my teeth in selling. And so, so rejection happens in the beginning, it happens in the middle, it happens close to the end. And sometimes it even happens after the sale is done when they say they don't like it and they want a refund. And then all of a sudden you see it in your commission check where they took out the commissions that they paid you. You're like, wait, what happened? Like, what is going on? So, the deeper in the process of the sales cycle, the more bitter the rejection is. The more, you feel this rejection. It is bitter. You're like, oh, you feel it, right? And so I had to learn some strategies to learn how to just embrace it, to know it's a part of the process, and to really just learn to work with it. It's, like a stream or the ocean, the current, in the oceans. I live in Los Angeles. Like, I've lived by oceans for the majority of the time I've lived on Earth. And so if you go to the beach, they always tell you don't swim against that current, swim with the current, because you're not going to, beat the current, and that's kind of how I feel about rejection in selling. You just want to work with it. You just want to, okay. All right. So now how does this become a pillar in your sales strategy? So let's talk about just regular life. In your sales strategy, you need to be talking to more people who are interested. So let's talk about the pyramid. There are people who know you. There are people who don't know you at all. Then there are people who know you. Then there are people who know you and like you. And then there are people who know, like, and trust you. Those are not people I'm talking about. So in the people who know, like, and trust you, then there are people who are may be interested or need or want, show some type of interest in your product or service, right? So it only, those like people showing interest in your product and service only counts if they already know, like, and trust you. Let me tell you why. Because if they don't know, like, and trust you, they could have an interest in your product, but they're not going to ever buy it, right? So let's not, get ahead of ourselves. Now, so let's say you need 10 people. Let's say whatever your product or service is, you need 10 people to buy from you that month, right? You cannot just be talking to 10 interested people. So it's important. So to get to 10 interested people, you might have to talk to 100 people, let's say. But you can't just be talking to 10 interested people, because those 10 people are not necessarily going to convert to the sales, because you have to account for, they might drop out in the beginning, they might drop out in the middle, they might drop out right before you sign the deal, and they might, ask for a refund 2 weeks into it, So you have to at least be talking to 20 interested people in order to really be like, okay, I'm going to hit my 10. I have enough cushion, enough space, enough cushion to hit my thing. So that's how you embrace rejection in the process. Like, that's how you do it. You have to always understand that no matter how much people are like, I'm so interested, I want to do this, the deal can fall apart at any time. And a lot of times the deal can fall apart and it doesn't even really have anything to do with you. Like, sometimes it has something to do with you, so I'm not saying that, but sometimes things change, they go a different direction, whatever. And they're going to just tell you, hey, I'm not interested. Sometimes a lot of people will just ghost you, especially if they know, like, and trust you. They feel bad, so they'll just ghost you. They won't even respond to you. Like, you'll be sending them voice notes, they won't respond. It's like ridiculous. So that's how it is, though. That's how it is. So I want you to understand that, rejection is a part of selling. It is a part of it. That's why marketers don't get rejected. Marketers, people talk about marketing and they'll talk about it all day. But it's salespeople who get rejected, because all those people who saw the ad, all those people who even raised their hand and said they were interested, all those people did not convert, right? So there's rejection embedded in there, and you have to just kind of get used to that and understand that and really have that be a part of your strategy. So I'm so glad you were with me today. Listen, I am a coach and I'm a consultant. I'm a business coach in all types of businesses. And if you need someone to come in your business and talk about social selling to your sales team and just help your sales team, I have a whole curriculum around selling. Like, everything you could think of, I have a whole curriculum around selling. And if you need someone to come into your company and teach, train, I do workshops, I do live trainings, I do virtual trainings, all kinds of stuff. Just get in touch with me. You can email me at aya@egbuho.com, or you can DM me. Visit me at my website, www. And if you like this information, so I'm going a little bit deeper in these videos. If you like this information, definitely follow me. Definitely follow me. And it's been a pleasure. I hope you're having a great day. Come back tomorrow, because this whole week I'm dropping gems about selling and social selling, so you can have the raw ingredients that you need to create a solid sales strategy for your company and for your business. Love ya.